to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is Love Reading for Sagittarius of September 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. These spirit guys give me one card for Sagittarius, but mostly it's timeless and it meant to find you when you truly need it. Let's see what it will come out with. Oh, we have the first card. I love it. Will of the Wisp. Treasure hidden in the shadows. It looks like the Ace of Cups. You're not seeing something. You're not seeing, oh, okay, I know what this is about. This is like you're not seeing what you truly have. It's like for some of you, you're just not, you're just thinking that you don't have love, but the love is there. It's like you would be surprised maybe who loves you. You would be surprised how much you have if you eventually open your eyes and see it. Maybe around you there is that love which you meant to have in your life, but it's hidden from you in the shadows because either that person is not coming forward, or you wouldn't ever guess that that person has any feelings towards you. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. And I feel strongly like there is the balance, definitely. Follow the leader. We have 40 reduces to 4, which is a balance number. It's like maybe if you don't know what kind of leader to follow, what kind of lead to follow, it's like go where balance sits, go where the balance is. When you feel, because I always say when you are not able to tune to your intuition, when you are not able to hear them, your spirit guides or your higher self, then use your emotions, because this is the easiest way for them to communicate with us, which means when you feel good, when you feel like on the correct path, when you feel balanced emotionally, balanced spiritually, it's exactly the place to be in. It's exactly the person you meant to talk with. When you feel off, when you feel angry, when you feel anxious, then it's exactly the place which you're supposed to avoid, or the person you're supposed to try to not talk to or with too often. Yes, because it's that intuition is trying to show you what kind of intentions that person has. It's why you feel like in your solar plexus the anxiety and that squeeze is because the other person has wrong intentions towards you, or this. And there's somebody you're not even expecting having being your potential love. Or if you're already in a relationship, that there is definitely something which can make you truly, truly happy. And you're not realizing it, you're not seeing it, you're not watching even in that direction. Okay, this is the reading for you and them, whoever you're dealing with. You used to, you want to swap the roles if you resonate with other side more. Let's see what's heavily on your mind, Sagittarius. What's heavily on your mind? Come on. Can we have 2 cards for what's heavy on Sagittarius' mind? King of Swords. It means that you are thinking maybe about air sign, like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you might be thinking, what next step you're supposed to do, what next step in this game, whatever game you're taking play in, what your next move supposed to be here. And you're trying to use your head over heart. You're trying to be logical here, which is great very often, especially when we have to make a difficult decision. But this is, look at that. Because this is about 10 of Pentacles. This is about you thinking which next step, which next move you're supposed to take to create legacy, to create a stability, to have 10 of Pentacles, maybe a stable family. Is it the place where you meant to be? Is this place you can call stable family? Sorry for the noise, it's the water in the pipes. Water in the pipes. There is too much noise maybe in your life. Too much noise in your life to make that decision because you feel overcrowded with a noise, overcrowded with somebody else's opinions, with people who surround you opinions. But this is the card of following the leader, finding the leader and follow it. But this is like strongly feel what makes you feel balanced, what makes you feel good. It's the direction you're supposed to take. in making a decision about your legacy, about who to commit to or who to build with that 10 of Pentacles with. Whoever you're dealing with, though, they have the, this is the Aquarius, maybe, because this is the star. They are hoping and praying for something. Oh my gosh, look at that. They have 10 of Cups and the Devil, Capricorn energy. Whoever you're dealing with, they're praying that it's possible to rescue that marriage, to rescue that situation, to rescue this something, this 10 of Cups. They're hoping that it's possible to heal this 10 of Cups they once had with somebody, even though they did something toxic, even though there is a toxicity involved in this relationship. Somebody did something very toxic, or this relationship between two of you has turned codependent. One person is codependent on another. Maybe there are only on one side, only financial aspect in their mind, or something really toxic took place. Somebody cheated on somebody or something like that. Whoever you're dealing with, they're hoping that this is still possible to rescue. Even somebody treated another person not necessarily right, whereas you are thinking what to do with this 10 of Pentacles you built once upon a time with somebody else and not necessarily working for you at the moment. Let's see what's happening in your life currently. King of Cups. Ooh, this might be that shadow in the shadow love. That you might be experiencing somebody showing you affections. And maybe thankfully to this, you discover that in your own relationship, it's not necessarily that nice, because whoever you're dealing with in your relationship, in your home, is disattached and very cold towards you. Because once, maybe upon a time, that person has created with you 10 of Cups, but not then it somehow turned into codependency or very toxic relationship. And at the moment you're dealing with somebody who knows how to use their cup, who knows how to share their emotions, who knows, and maybe this is that shadow love that you are discovering at the moment. You're discovering, you might be discovering self-love, you might be discovering what you truly want from love, in quotation mark, which means you might not experience the true love with the person who are you involved heavily, if not married to, because they've been so cold to you for almost all this time when you've been together, and now you're experiencing it from somebody else, the true feelings, emotions. Or this is just you. Oh, look at that, those two cards came together as well with the King of Cups. It might be as well your ex, the person you are with, showering you with some kind of emotion and showing you the better side of themselves. Because we have a Tower in reverse, even I have the whole deck upright, those cards like definitely wanted to come out in reverse. There is you or the other person, the King of Cups, somebody who doesn't want you to leave, or that person refuses to leave because they want to avoid the tower to crumble down. They don't want this destruction. They don't want this family to crumble down. They don't want this tower which you built, even if this was built on not stable foundation, to crumble down. They are preventing. They look at that. If this is the person you want to abandon because they always treated you badly, they know they've been toxic. If that person is showing you the beautiful side of themselves, this is only because they want to prevent you from leaving and allowing this relationship to end. Which is not the best intention, it's not the best reason for sustaining already a shaky relationship, isn't it? Just to rescue something for the sake of having it. Because those cards together doesn't look like a good emotions. Or this is you still believing that you can love them, that you can rescue them, seeing them instead of in your head, you are seeing them for what they truly are, just cold and distant. And either you trying still to rescue it and do not allow them to leave, and you are thinking that showing them more love, they will change. It's just the recipe for the disaster. Or you are still seeing them as they can change, as they can give you what you want. And because you don't want this to crumble down, which is another recipe for a disaster. It will be just much more painful if you will postpone it. If you will allow this tower to crumble without your conscious acceptance, without you controlling it. Because when we're accepting that something doesn't work, when we're accepting that we know that there is a toxicity, codependency, that somebody did something wrong, that it's much easier to accept as well, because acceptance is like a snowball. It just perpetuates another acceptance, another acceptance. We can easily make our mind, through small acceptances, to accept that the tower has to collapse, that we have to go through the divorce, we have to split up. Then it's much easier to do this without generating the karma, without drama, without conflict, with calmness. Follow the lead where you feel balanced. If you feel balanced, it's exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, if the situation throws you out of your balance, then you need to abandon this decision situation, okay? And postponing something which is inevitable, it's just signing for more pain, signing up for more pain, for more lessons, because you cannot, you're refusing to do your homework. And everything in our life is just a lesson. Whoever you're dealing with, what's happening in their life, this didn't want to come out. Okay. Too many cards, but they are trying to listen to the intuition. We have High Priestess and live to calmer waters. They're not liking neither whatever is happening currently, but they might be asking you to live with them to calmer waters, which means they are trying to rescue it still from the storm which they caused. Four of Cups. They are discontent. They are discontent and rejecting something. What? Second chance. And a Page of Cups. In their life, we have definitely somebody here in their life. They are experiencing somebody refusing possibility for second chance and apology. It's either them not wanting it because they are, but this is like maybe they experiencing you, or they are not, either they are not offering, they are discontent with the option of second chance, and because they would have to apologize for something, and they standing in their ego and they don't want to do that. And it looks like you are considering if it ever was worth of having this Ten of Pentacles with that person, because that person is still in their ego and they never will display the love you always dreamt about. Or they are experiencing you discontent and rejecting. They hope and begging for a second chance and they apology. But I strongly feel as well that they might not be apologizing or revealing you all truth what took place because they are scared, either scared of you knowing it, or they just hidden in the shadows. They don't want to feel vulnerable. They don't want to open up. They don't want to be. It's why the apology is not coming. Yes. This is more like they are refusing to, they know you will reject the second chance, you will reject them, you will reject rebirth in that situation, because they will not reveal you the whole truth. And maybe you intuitive, you look, we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom, which means there was difficult betrayal took place here. We have, for the advice for you, we have, do you know what, you must know because you have seen already many readings. It's like 10 of Wands and Knight of Wands. The spirit guides telling you this, whatever you went through, whatever you're going through, whatever you are in still, because I feel like you're making that decision and you're not wanting, you are scared of living. But the spirit guides are telling you the hack. This player brought you only disappointment. This player brought you only burdens. And you have a huge baggage already. And if you will stay longer with a player energies, you will only grow the amount of wands on your shoulders. And unfortunately, there is no more space. Which means you have to experience this tower. You cannot avoid it. And this is a good tower, because the tower is cleansing up. It's making a space for a proper foundation to be built in if you make that decision. Yes? We shouldn't live in the tower which is shaky, because only what can happen is some things eventually will crumble on our head and we die. It's better to abandon something which is shaky. This is in the advice. Remember that the people who are in and out as quickly as they can, who are seeking instant gratification, like through sex, for example, which they have to feel the desire, that need of new experiences in this area, which is for me Knight of Wands, they are burdens eventually. They bring only more disappointment, more, and you're already feeling like you are sacrificed, like you've been burned to ashes. Then why? Well, there is nothing more to abandon, deceit, and you're still staying in the place where everything collapses and is on fire. It's like you're begging for a disaster in your life. You're begging for yourself to set on the wrong path. But there is still something available for you, which is calm and green. You're not able to build peace. You're not able to experience bliss. I promise you. If you surround yourself, if you involve yourself in those energies, absolutely not. You will be always thrown out from the path you meant to follow. And you're not even seeing that there is love available for you. How can you, if in your head is constantly, will it collapse, will it not? Will it collapse, will it not? And should I leave or shouldn't I? And they're not even revealing what they have to, they're not even wanting to apologize fully for what they have done. What they meant to learn? What they meant to learn. And they might be not apologizing, not coming forward, because they first have to know if you will reject or not. Which is horrible, because they don't care what you feel. They just care if the apology will bring desired for them outcome, which means you will accept them again. They don't want to apologize because they fucked up. They don't want to apologize because they want you feel better, because they worry about your heart. They would apologize only if you allow them to come back. like a ticket, to buy a ticket. Like a price, it would be their price, yes? This would be a price for them coming back. Okay, what they meant to learn. What time is it? Sorry for the length. Oh, jeez. Okay, the High Priestess, they have to listen to their intuition, or this is about the secrets. 6 of Swords. Oh, I saw those cards, exactly those cards, when I was like shuffling for them. High Priestess and 6 of Swords. They have to listen to their intuition and take this whole situation to calmer waters. Either they move themselves to calmer waters, but they have to listen to their intuition, because the spirit guides are trying to teach them that they cannot cause you more troubles. It looks like that person, if they will decide to cause you more troubles because they are toxic, they can turn, this is the person who you used to deal with, this is the person who is able to turn any single situation, romantic situation, into devilish thing. Because they have a talent. But if they will cause you, the intuition telling them, if they will cause you any more trouble, they will get punishment. They definitely need to learn how to stop causing problems. What has happened between two of you? What has happened between two of you? Let's see. What has happened between two of you? Come on. Not seeing. Somebody haven't seen plenty of things. Somebody was in the clouds, over the clouds, not wanting to address anything beneath what took place between two of you. It looks like you never seen what that person was doing because you didn't want to. You've been busy on building 10 of Pentacles and you build it for yourself. And trust me, if you know how to build 10 of Pentacles, if leaving that person you will lose any of them, then very quickly you will gain them back. Whereas that person not necessarily knowing what Pentacle means at all. Okay, what do you think about them that they lie like crazy? Lies. That they've been born to lie and they don't know how to say anything else than just the lie. Yeah, it looks like. But they are forbidden to cause you any more drama or problems. What they think about you, that you're awakening. Look, that you once upon a time you haven't seen they lies. But you awaken, maybe spiritually, but as well to the lies. Now you see everything and you are not accepting it and you're not getting it and you're not allowing it to be in your life anymore. I hope so. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.